what I'm going to do is only go to the houses of the people that I know and trust. And that's about it. And just not take anything that isn't wrapped, that looks suspicious or anything. But really, just go to my friends.
People seem like they've gone crazy now. They seem like they just will do anything to anybody. They don't have any conscience any longer. They'll poison each other. They'll poison kids.
Well, first of all, I'm not going to let them collect any candies. And if they got to go out, I'm going to take them to a party of friends.
I will not celebrate. I'm locking my gates and not letting anybody in.
And I do feel like if they do go out and trick-or-treat, I would like for their parents to go with them and to go with the people's, go to the people's home that they know.
The one day of the year we permit our children to accept candy from strangers is especially haunted this weekend, and the dilemma facing parents is what to do with that sack full of treats your child collects.
Rule number 1 this Halloween is don't let the children eat the candy until they get home.
Police and citizens groups urge a careful screening of all Halloween treats.
Examine each particular piece of candy, fruit, or any of the goodies that they're going to receive in itself. Make sure there is no marks, no punctures that are visible. We request that the fruit be cut up into small pieces, not just quarters, small pieces, to make sure that there are no objects that have been embedded in this fruit.
A child suspected of having eaten a contaminated substance should receive immediate medical attention.
First thing they should do would be to get the child to a hospital emergency room, because not knowing what the substance is that they may have ingested, to try and attempt anything at home would be very futile.
To help assure the safety of Halloween treats this weekend, the radiology departments of Biscayne Medical Center and Baptist Hospital are inviting children to have their candy x-rayed for free.
To make sure there's no foreign matter in those candies and apples and things like that. Any heavy objects like razor blades, nails, needles, things in that order, things like poisons will not show up.
Authorities suggest that parents really worried about the Halloween dangers this weekend send their children to private parties and forget trick-or-treating altogether. Jack Curtis, Channel 4 News.
They've held Halloween parties at the Miami Shores Community Center before, and certainly wearing costumes is a tradition that has not changed much. And the traditional entertainments were provided, like the House of Horrors.
Leave me alone! Leave me! No!
What's different about this Halloween party is that many parents say it will be a substitute for trick-or-treating. Leanna Rodriguez won't be going door-to-door for goodies this year. Mother Vivian says it's just not safe.
Halloween had had its time because society had changed and people no longer really knew their neighbors. And I think it's changed. I think it's different.
So no trick-or-treating this year and maybe not again?
I doubt it.
I think those days are gone.
You think permanently?
Well, at least for a while, next several years. People are just very precautionary. They're afraid.
And parents who do plan trick-or-treat trips for their kids say they'll be very limited.
Well, we're just going to the neighbors that we know, 3 or 4.
The kids like the tradition of going house to house trick-or-treating, but we're going to limit it to a few houses of people whose homes we know very well.
Some parents said they'd already begun to tighten up trick-or-treat rules before this year. But clearly the rash of recent food and drug poisonings has made a difference in Miami Shores. Turnout at this year's Halloween party was about double what it was the last time the community center hosted Little Goblins. The hope of parents here is that while the unrestricted trick-or-treat of years past may be gone, there are plenty of ways to keep the fun in the Halloween holiday. Nick Bogert, Channel 4 News, Miami Shores.